Alright, you guys, welcome back. Alright, today's just been a boring day. We have a lot of those lately. I keep saying that. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to show you what I'm doing right this second, is I bought some black masks in bulk. And when they're solid color masks and they have no design on them, it's hard to tell which is the front, which is the back. And when you're out and about and you're going in and out of your car when you're running errands, you don't necessarily want to put, say you went into a store, the mask is clean, the side you had on your face. You really don't want to accidentally mix those up because, what's on my eyelash? Because if you go into another store, if you had all touched the outside of your mask while you were out, you want to have a clean, you want to have the mouth side next to your mouth again. So let me flip you around and show you what I'm doing to these masks. Okay, what I'm doing is, I got a stack of them here, okay? That way we can launder them and always have some. What I'm doing is, I'm putting a dot of bleach in the corner here. It does not bleed through the other side. So I basically took a Q-tip. Okay? And I lay the mask down. I'll try to do this one-handed. And I have a little bit of bleach. In that cup there. So I just dip the cut end of the Q-tip off. And I'm poking it up in the corner here. I'm just poking it in the corner right there. And then I let that sit aside. So let me do another one and show y'all. Here's another one. Dip my Q-tip in bleach. There's my Q-tip. So I'm going to this corner here. And I'm just poking the corner. And when it starts to do whatever it does, it'll bleach away on the inside. We'll give it a minute and let it bleach away. It'll change color. See, it's starting to change color. It's starting to change color. Like I said, here's one of the first ones I did, okay? I have a corner. So I know now when I put this mask on, that should be the upper right corner near my right eye, underneath my right eye, to the right of my nose. But if you look at the other side, okay, on this one it actually bled through to the other side. But if I want to cover that up, because I don't want the bleed through, I am sure, see, on this one it did not bleed through. So, see, done on that side, flip it over, no bleed through. So if I want to cover that up so that it doesn't bleed through, I can put some permanent black marker on that. I'm sure I can do that. In fact, why don't we do that? Put some permanent black marker on that side of it. I am not left-handed exactly, because that's what my daughter was afraid of, that it would bleed through. So I'm just covering that up. Now, on my white masks that I have, because I have a few of them, the family's lost them, so. And they've accidentally been, see, it's kind of covered up. I got one little dot there. But for the most part, it's still got that dot on the inside. The family has kind of lost a lot of the white ones. They end up in pockets, they end up in the laundry. So when I ordered again a bulk amount on, I think, Amazon, I decided to get black. That way, if it gets washed with jeans or gets washed with dark clothes, the masks don't come out gray or dingy looking, or if they accidentally get washed with reds or something, we don't have these funky looking, nasty looking masks. Because I don't know, I'm out and about, and in my opinion, people are starting to let their masks get nasty, especially the people who are wearing and re-wearing the disposable ones. They're not doing what they're supposed to do, throw them away after they use them. And in my opinion, see, this one got a little smudge, but it didn't bleed through, so. But I think people are re-wearing masks to the point, see, that one bled through. So I think it all depends on how hard I push. But I think some people are re-wearing their dirty masks, and I don't know, that's nasty too, But this is what I'm doing. I'm putting dots on these. These have dots, but they didn't bleed through. See, so I'm putting dots on my black masks. And then, like I said, the white ones that I have, I'll take a permanent marker and put a dot in the corner. I found that to be a way to mark them because I was wearing a white mask and I guess I had scratched something on my face and it had left a little blood drop on the inside of the mask. And every time I wear that mask, now I know that the side with the little dot that's stained is the inside side. So this should work to do it this way. I got enough masks here that hopefully family won't lose them. It's going to take a couple to Bevels and West too. So hopefully they won't lose these. I want them to put them in a garment, like one of these zipper garment bags when they're getting ready to wash them so they don't get lost in the wash. Because that's part of the problem too. They're getting lost in the wash. So, you know, like where that sock disappears too. But I wanted to share my little tip of how to mark the inside of the solid masks. You know, I thought about using bubble paint or something, but that might peel off with time. I once thought about putting a stitch of thread through here on one side or yarn or something, like make a knot, but then that knot might rub somebody, you know. So this was my next best thing to do this. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Quick and easy little video on ways to mark your masks. I mean, I guess you could paint the outside of them, you know, put a design on the outside of them if you wanted to get creative, and that way you would know the painted design is on. But I just wanted plain ones. I'm not trying to color coordinate my clothes and stuff. I just wanted plain masks because we have to wear them. As long as we have to wear them, I just wanted some that, and these they weren't real expensive for bulk. They were not compared to what you buy in the stores. I mean, you go to some of the stores, they want $8 for one mask. So I think I got bulk for like 30 bucks, like 50 for 30 bucks or something. So that's not a bad deal. So, and hopefully this is all we need between this and the few white ones that I got before we can stop wearing them. But who knows how long it's going to be before we can go into a store without being told we have to have a mask on. Well, you guys, I'm going to let this go for now. I'm going to say if you like my videos, like and subscribe. If you don't, I'm sorry. But enjoy the craziness of life because you might just laugh about it when you tell a friend. I'll see you guys in the next video.